Chapter 3, Litter Bugs. Robbie came home with me after school. We decided to pick up litter in the neighborhood together. "How was your day, boys?" asked my mom when we walked in the door. "Good," we both said. "How about a snack?" "I'd love a snack," said Robbie. "Thanks, Mrs. Thresher. Come on over and wash your hands in the sink. I want you to make sure they're clean before you touch any food." We both washed our hands, and my mom started to reach for paper towels. "Wait, Mom, no," I yelled. "Freddie, what's the matter?" asked my mom. "We need to dry our hands on a dish towel, not a paper towel." "But you always dry your hands on a paper towel." "I know, but today Miss Wishy was teaching us about things kids can do to help the planet. A dish towel doesn't use paper, which saves trees." "That's good thinking," said my mom, handing us a dish towel. I went to my backpack and pulled out the Earth Day challenge paper. "See, Mom, we have to do all of these things by Friday. If we do, we get to be a member of the green team." "These are great ideas," said my mom. "I really want to be a member of the green team, but I don't know if I can do them all by Friday," I said. "I bet you can," said my mom. "You already get to check number 9 off the list." "Oh, yeah, right," I said, smiling. We gobbled down some cheese and crackers, drank some juice, and headed for the door. "Where are you boys rushing off to?" asked my mom. "We're going to pick up trash in the neighborhood," said Robbie. "I think it's number 5 on the list," I said. "Well, then you better each take a bag to put the trash in," said my mom. She handed us each a plastic bag from the grocery store. I have to remind my mom to use the cloth grocery bags, I thought. Before I could tell her, Robbie grabbed my arm. "Come on, Freddie, let's go. We're wasting time." We ran out the door and started walking down the block. "How many pieces of trash do we have to pick up?" I asked. "I think we each have to pick up 10, said Robbie. 10? That seems like a lot. I don't think our neighborhood is that dirty. As I started talking, Robbie reached down, picked something up, and dropped it into his bag. "What was that?" "A gum wrapper," said Robbie. "At least it wasn't the gum. I don't see that anywhere." "That's because it stuck to the bottom of my shoe," I said. "Yuck," said Robbie. "That's gross." "Tell me about it," I said, trying to scrape the gum off with a stick. We kept walking, and I found a candy bar wrapper, an empty soda can, and a piece of paper. Robbie found an old battery, a paper clip, and another soda can. "Let's go to the park and see what other trash we can find," he said. "Good idea," I said. "Race you there." We took off like little rockets with our bags of trash flying behind us. I beat Robbie by a hair. "Beat ya," I said. "Just barely," said Robbie. "I still beat you," I said, smiling. We walked around the playground at the park. Robbie found a sandwich bag, a straw, and a plastic fork. It looks like somebody finished their lunch and just dumped the trash on the ground. "And look," I said, "the trash can is so close. It's right over there." We both shook our heads. "People are such litter bugs," said Robbie. I walked over to the basketball courts and found a juice box, a water bottle, and a granola bar wrapper. "I found 3 more pieces of trash right here," I said. "You know, when it rains, all this trash gets washed into the storm drain," said Robbie. "Then it gets carried out to the ocean where it pollutes the water and makes the sea animals sick." "That's terrible," I said. "And think about all the animals here in the park," said Robbie. "A little squirrel might think a piece of trash was something to eat, and then when he puts it into his mouth, he might start choking on it." "How sad. Poor little squirrel." We picked up more trash in the park and then started walking back home. "Wait, we didn't check to see if we had 10 pieces of trash yet," I said. "Oh, I think we have way more than 10, said Robbie. "I never realized how many litter bugs we had in our neighborhood," I said. "Me neither," said Robbie. We walked past Mrs. Golden's house. Her dog Baxter leaped off the front porch to greet us. "Hey, Baxter." "Hey, buddy, how are you?" I said, petting his head. Baxter wagged his tail and stuck his nose in my bag. "No, buddy, that's not for you," I said, pulling the bag away. "What's in the bag?" asked Miss Golden. "Trash," we both said. "Why do you boys have bags of trash?" "We are trying to clean up the neighborhood and protect the planet," Robbie said. "We are doing an Earth Day challenge for school," I said. "We want to be members of the green team." "Good for you boys," said Miss Golden. "It's important to take care of this beautiful planet that we live on." Baxter ran to the neighbor's lawn, picked up a piece of paper in his mouth, trotted back over to where we were standing, and dropped the paper at my feet. It's a pretty smart dog. "I think Baxter also wants to be a member of the green team," said Mrs. Golden. We all laughed. "Good boy, Baxter," I said, rubbing his back. Thanks for the paper. I picked it up and put it in my bag. Well, we better get going, Mrs. Golden, Robbie said. Keep up the good work, boys, she said. When we arrived at my house, it was time for Robbie to go home. Well, now we can check number 5 off our list, he said. That's 2 down, 8 more to go, I said. See you tomorrow, Freddy, for our walk to school. Yep, see you tomorrow.